Just give me a second. Okay. Can you see? Can you check? Let's see.
Yes, I can.
I can't see your fucking thing. Hold on.
Wait, can you see?
Your dick, dude.
Hey, don't delete my stuff.
I'm deleting your dick.
Stop.
Stop. Okay. Anyway.
I don't want to be trans.
All right. All right. So,
Okay, I'm not allowed to look at your phone.
you recap, or do you want me to recap?
You can recap because of your glorious voice.
Okay. So, after you met up in the Woodpecker Inn, or the Woodpecker Tavern, sorry, and you met a group of interesting characters. You met this man here, who is Arthur von Broman, a knight from Hythe. You met Garrick Minoman, a archaeologist, and a sort of a fighter and sailor. And you met Selamine, who is a mysterious sort of bodyguard-esque. And then you also met George. Okay, so after meeting them, you decided to set off. For doing so, you traveled for a few days until eventually you traveled for a few days until eventually you had to sort of rest, like fully rest, sort of in this area, and you set up your tents and you were able to do all that. However, you were attacked by a group of dastardly bandits calling themselves the I forgot what they're called. The Windale the Windale
Bandits.
No, the Windale Bandits, named after named after the woods that you're currently in, which is the Windale Woods. And they're not bare minimum. Well, correction. The four other guys were bare minimum. They had like leather tunics and like short swords, but the main guy was actually wearing heavy armor. He was wearing chainmail, and he had a shield and a short sword as well. So, you guys had completed that. Give me a sec. I think I have something. Let's see. Is this better? No, I'm gonna like lower it. Can you hear that?
Yeah, what was that?
It's just it's forest ambience. You know, like
Okay, now I can hear it more.
Yeah, I gotta. So yeah, so maybe a little bit more. Okay, so you guys, or you, after getting knocked down, were able to eventually succeed and take out the bandits. All right. So what would you like to do? Um, I think the only people that were really hurt were you, um, and maybe Selamine and Garrick. So they're all gonna go and they're gonna Selamine got hurt. Yeah, Selamine and Garrick got hurt, and they're all gonna sort of turn. And Garrick is gonna go ha 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 as he sort of like whips his blade, causing the blood that was on it to sort of be flickered out in as he sheathes it. He goes, "What a battle! I suggest we move the corpses out of our camp before they start stinking up the place." And Salamine starts to do that as well.
Oh, I'm gonna take a shield.
Okay. You get a round shield.
Yes. The victor goes the spoils of war.
If you're wearing it.
Oh, with my thing activated, it would be 16.
16, yes.
With my thing not activated, it would just be 13, I believe. Yep.
Okay, cool. So, you take a shield, and I'm assuming you guys will want to go rest for the rest of the day. So, After you start moving the dead corpses and bodies out, and you start piling them, like I'd say like up here somewhere there. Um, you guys take a rest. You guys take a nice solemn rest. Okay. So give me a moment. Okay. So um, after resting, you have gained some XP, so you level up, and you're at level 2 now. So I'm gonna put everyone at rest. Long rest days. Okay. So you should be at full. Okay. Cool. So, yep, Garrick, Celamine, all your NPCs have leveled up as well. So now they are a little bit more capable of fighting alongside you as well. So that is,
Or maybe it's free. I should be more capable of fighting alongside them.
yeah. Okay, so you are off. You are back to go travel. You begin to pack up your things, and you start traveling yet again. Okay. So, this one? Yeah, I'll put this one up, sure. Okay. So,
Shut up.
Uh-oh. Where did, give me a sec. Something just happened. No, that's not what I wanted. Uh-oh. I'm gonna keep this. That's not good. Oh, here it is. Okay. I started freaking out for a second. Okay, cool. So, you begin traveling yet again. You were currently in Westwind, a town located in the kingdom of Viridian. But as you continue to head westward, you eventually enter the lands of the Black Briars. The Black Briars are how do you say, they are a folk that tends to keep their money to themselves. They are selfish, merchant, um, and sort of economists, and somewhat capitalistic. In that the entire kingdom of the Blackbriars is essentially run by a number of powerful merchants and sort of almost like pseudo corporations and production guilds and such. Essentially, they are the richest sort of kingdom in the entirety of Verdun, and that comes from the control of the Sea of Aventus, which is a sort of like an inwards Mediterranean sea, in which they have control over. So, during your travels, you spend the next couple days traveling, sort of getting to know your compatriots. You learn a few things. You don't learn anything but Salamine. She basically keeps quiet to herself almost all day. Doesn't really talk until she is spoken to, and even then, she won't. She's not the type that diverges information. Um, Arthur is very straightforward and vague about really anything he says, and doesn't like go into detail when you ask him a question. But he seems truthful enough. George seems to be very sort of ignorant about the whole world, and you can tell that he's somewhat new to everything, and that everything that he's doing is sort of like a big, massive, um, like experiment, or not experiment, but like everything's new to him. However, one thing you do find out is Garrick is a very talkative person. In fact, um, whether or not you find it annoying, he does help in breaking the silence of constant day-to-day travel of this sort of road. And at this point, you have made it somewhat far, and at this point, I believe, let me check, you should be out of the, you should be out of the, or not out, but you should be near the edges of the outer of the Windale Forest. But you are now in Blackbriar Land. And as you're traveling, let me see if I can move you. Boop.
Oh my god.
All right, put your token down next to these guys. You're all in a cart.
Come on, don't make me do the whole. Oh, my token's like them
It's
now.
an actual token.
Yay!
So, as you, as you travel, you make your way through this area. The woods seem dark, and you're thinking that you maybe you had just sort of looking for an area to sort of to rest and cabin up. Give me a perception check, and I'll make the rest of them do a perception check as well. So, first one is Garrick. Fuck. Okay. Second one is
5.
Salamine. Fuck, dude.
Making my character look like garbage.
And then George. After that was Arthur, and then George. Oh God, George. Wow. Okay. So, it seems that while you were busy practicing your magic arts or whatever.
I'd say that I'm reading.
You're reading, sure. You're not really paying much attention to anything around you. You hear them kind of go. You hear Salamine kind of put her hands up, and Garrett stops the cart because you're all in the cart right now. And then you kind of hear Garrett go. What is it? Hold on. Pineapple. No, it didn't work. That's the first time it didn't. That's the first time it's never worked before.
Like I said, you stopped everything. We're trying to do all that.
Oh, sorry. So, you, okay. Anyways, so Salamine kind of, as she kind of puts like her hand out, kind of goes. I can hear something. And as that happens, you start to notice it too. This heavy cooing. Like
I notice it.
Yeah, you start to notice it now.
With
Now
my
that
eyes.
yeah. You notice it as she's starting to notice it, or as she mentions it.
Okay, if that's the case, I'm going to immediately put up my stone durability.
All right. You gather some of the rock and gravel, break it apart so that it's like these sand particles that kind of infuse within you. So you've got, and yet if you have your shield up, your AC is that much. Okay.
I mean, I won't take my shield out yet, but I will have my hand on my quarterstaff.
As this happens, you start to hear. She goes, "I'm going to check it out. Who wants to come with me?" George.
I guess
George will go as well. Do you want to go with them?
I will go also.
Okay, she nods.
And now I'm going to take out my shield.
Okay.
Actually,
Hold on.
No, never mind. I'm gonna keep my quarterstaff and I'm gonna keep a free hand just in case they cast spell.
Okay. Give me a sec. Why is this not letting me control the things? Damn. Okay, hold on. Give me a sec. Token layer. Come on. Token layer. Token layer. Uh, Token layer. Okay, cool. How about that? It wasn't giving me control. So at this point, uh, these two are gonna start moving this way. Are you gonna follow them?
Oh yeah, I thought you were also moving mine. Yeet,
Mm-mm.
yeet, yeet.
Give me a stealth check.
Stealth with a +1. I wonder if I can keep this up and put this in like a corner. Yeah, baby.
Okay, what'd you get?
Oh my god.
I'll give you advantage. You're sneaking with the rest of them.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, it's a +1. I can only expect to get so high.
Okay. Hold on. So, so going super fast. Damn. Damn. Uh, so, um, basically, uh, she leads you. Actually, just grab all of you. She leads you like this way, and um, as you hide behind this tree and sort of peek around, you start to hear this like this really loud and like heavy cooing, or to be more specific, loud and heavy hooing. Because as you turn the corner of the tree and look closely, you notice a large, massive nest, and sleeping above it, as if protecting something, is an owl bear.
Oh god.
It seems to be asleep.
It's Lilo. Hey baby, I haven't seen you since my first campaign.
You just kind of hear Salamine kind of go, "One of these beasts doing this far south from the dark forest. Strange. It will be a good hunt." And she pulls out her bow or crossbow,
Are
and so
you
will Joy.
are you sure we should disturb a sleeping owlbear?
It's fine. There are 5 of us, unless you have a better idea. You could just leave it alone. But I hear owlbear pelt fetches for quite some price.
We are reaching the Blackbriars, so no, we left the Blackbriars, right?
No, going into the Blackbriar. You were in
Yeah.
the.
Okay, so we are reaching the Blackbriar. I guess we can fetch some more coin.
Okay. So
As
are
I
you?
ready a magic missile. Why not?
Oh, okay. So, because it is, all right. Before I say anything, before you use your magic missile, it is asleep right now. Therefore, you get an automatic
Instant crit. You're correct.
crit.
Winning
Only you have
time.
advantage to hit it. You have advantage to hit it, but you do get an automatic crit on if it's an attack with a plus, if it's like an attack like with a plus to hit.
Which means I can use either one of my smites or I could use a firebolt.
Mm-hmm.
If I use my thought process right now,
Mm-hmm.
if I use Thunder Smite, not only will it hurt him and deal extra damage, but it will also alert others so they can come.
Yes. Or alert other people that aren't your
Yeah,
team.
or alert something else to come kill us.
Yeah. They'll, they will attack when you attack. So it's up to you. Mm-hmm. What do you do, Bes Shakir?
I am going to. My smites really don't do that much damage because it's only at first level.
Ooh, and I forgot that George has Ranger has spells now, so he's going to use Ensnaring Strike on this. In the case that it does wake up, he can quickly ensnare it.
Okay, I'll just use Firebolt.
Fireball, okay. Roll to
And
hit.
also, I want to use so my Firebolt is gonna look like the freaking combustion. What you call it?
Yeah, I think we like confirmed that yesterday. That because
Okay,
that's
yeah, the combustion bending. Because I thought that I looked at Core and it was so freaking cool. I forgot the way they did it. It's so cool. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna freaking. I'm gonna prepare it. Actually, I don't think fire is a good thing to use in the forest. Let me rethink. Well, no, if I hit it,
okay.
as long as I hit it.
Yeah. As long as you're not like, so like you can target non-flammable things, and you can like extinguish it like pretty quickly if you just pat the fire down. You know, you're not firing at like a pile of hay, so it's a little different.
Yeah, but like in the description of Firebolt, it says that it lights and
Yeah, I
extinguishes.
know. I'm saying that like it's that you don't have to worry about that too badly,
Okay.
and that's generally like more towards like like actual like fully flammable stuff rather than like like you could because technically almost anything is flammable, but people still use it.
Yeah, freaking. As I kind of look at them and I kind of nod my head a little bit, I freaking stand up. I'm going to take out my rod, which I haven't decided on what is, but it'll look cool somehow. And again, you're gonna see my eyes light up with this kind of fiery heat as it channels from my body into my rod, and then I freaking point it towards it as this freaking hot air blasts towards it and hits it direct. Well, I don't know if it hits yet. I would
Yeah,
hope
roll,
it
roll,
hits.
roll, roll with advantage, and then they're gonna roll as well
I
afterwards.
would hope it hits. I mean, it'll be cool if it hit. You know what else would be cool if I hit with a nat 20. Oh, you know what? I'm so glad I had advantage because look at that second roll. Maybe
Oh,
praying on my downfall.
oh,
16.
16. That's a hit. So roll 2d10, and just roll it here, and then I'm gonna roll twice for them. So okay, that is still a hit, and Celamine also hits.
All right.
Whew!
12
Okay.
damage. We messed this thing up.
All right. So first off, 12. Then Celamine is next with a d8 plus 3, but it's a crit, so she deals 15. Okay, plus sneak attack 2. Okay, um, and then George is going to go.
Okay, so 17. So that's 29 right now.
So that's a hit. 29. Okay, and then George is going to, I believe it's just a D8 plus 3. So 8. 29 plus 8.
29 plus 8 is 37.
Okay, so this thing takes 37 damage, and it also has to make a, also has to make, let's see, strength check, DC 12. It shouldn't be too difficult. Hold on. Okay. Bam. Oh, and it fails? Damn. Fuck. Okay.
Oh my god, come on. You have like 20 strings.
Right. First off, roll initiative, but I don't think this fight's gonna last too long.
Yeah, we kind of beat the crap out of it. I mean, that's what he gets for sleeping. Wow, two on initiative. I'm so happy to be alive.
Okay. So, as you strike it at the same time, you fire a firebolt. She fires at its sort of like side organs, and George also fires it as well and strikes it. And then as it strikes it in its chest, a blast, a sort of a almost like an explosion of vines, sort of explodes from that point and encircles the owlbear, causing it to not be able to save. 37 damage.
Yes, I can check the math.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure 17 plus 12 is 29.
29 plus 8.
29 plus 8 is 37.
Oh, wait a second. Crit damage. 8 one more time. 3 plus.
So 37 plus 3 is 40. 40 damage.
Okay. So, and I believe it is also. I had to check at ensnaring strike. I don't know if it's like can't move. Oh, is restrained and takes an additional 1d6 piercing damage at the start of its turn.
Okay, this is very quick fight.
Yeah. Okay. As it like sort of is wrapped around by these ensnarements, it just kind of screams in this like sort of like pain.
Oh my god.
As it starts to struggle and attempts to get out. So Arthur's going to skip a turn because he's not aware of what's happening. He hears it, and he's actually going to be like, what? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's as far as he gets. And Garrick is going to stay in the cart. Selamine, who's next to you, is going to take another shot. And I don't think restrained doesn't give any advantages. I don't think so.
I believe restrained actually. I think restrained is overpowered actually.
Let me check.
I'm pretty sure you still get crits, like instant crits.
No, that's paralyzed. Conditions. Restrained. Creature has 0 speed. Attack rolls against a creature has advantage. Oh, you're right. You are correct. Thank you.
Yeah, I remember. Restraining is really crazy.
Bam, bam. Both. Well, one of those hits. Sorry. And then that would be a D8 plus 3. I believe. Yes. So 8.
It's an instant crit. It's a 2d8.
It's not an instant crit. It just has advantage.
You just said I was right.
No. You were right about getting advantage.
I never said that.
Well, oh, sorry. Then you didn't. You were wrong.
Okay, I'm about to say what?
Please listen here, good sir.
You said it.
No. You said. Oh no, you said it was OP, which is correct.
I said it was OP, and I'm pretty sure it gives you instant crits.
No. What gives you instant crit is paralyzed, and we know that because in that one campaign where like, I forgot somebody paralyzed one of like the Dark Guards or something when you guys were in like Baldur's Gate, and like, y'all fucked it up. So
I was thinking about that time we paralyzed that That giant scorpion.
10 damage.
I think someone paralyzed a giant scorpion using hold monster, and
Yeah.
freaking we all hit it at the same time and it exploded.
Okay. George has advantage and misses. And this time his aim is a little off and he kind of misses. The owlbear will take a d6 on its turn. And take 3 damage. I'm not gonna bother putting any music up because it's so close to dying.
Lord.
All right.
43 damage taken.
Yes, it is very badly hurt. And I gotta check if what it has to do to break out. You can use action. Okay, it has to make its action. It has to make a strength check on it, which is right. Yeah, he's got it. D10 plus 5, and he passes. As he's being shot up with these firebolts and shit, it kind of and moves its arms off the rippling muscles underneath the heavy dark feathers. And as it stands up, it was actually sleeping on top of 3 eggs.
I'm taking one of those. Hey.
Hey, boo boo.
Hey, boo boo. What you got in that picnic basket? What you got in those eggs?
Oh, yeah, eggs. Okay. And it will turn its direction and move right here.
Oh,
but that is
really close, sir.
Yeah.
So you're a little too close.
Yeah. Okay, Bes, it is your turn.
It's my turn, you're saying? It's my turn, eh?
It's got 20 feet reach, so it can hit you from kidding.
Boy, that thing could hit me from 20 feet, then I know something's wrong.
That's the squishiest people are out in the front.
Hey, I mean, they chose to be there.
What do you do?
I am going to... Let's see if I use this. Okay. I'm gonna freaking step in front of them.
Like right here? Or actually, you move your token. Sorry.
No, I'm sorry. Going to step in front. Okay, your pictures. Hold on, let me move my mouse. Step in front. Step in.
Remember, you can use your arrow keys.
I mean, yeah, but my arrow keys, I have to stay in a square, so.
Well, you wouldn't be able to enter their space, so you could be here.
Yeah, I'm gonna be step back as I'm going to use Earth Tremor as I stomp my ground. You see the earth kind of do a vibration effect, and then you just see it turn into sand, immediately, just quicksand. It's they start falling in. But he has to make a dexterity saving throw.
What's the DC?
The DC is 13.
Yeah.
Please fail. I want to be cool.
A 10 feet radius. Oh, that's gonna hit a lot of people.
Okay, well, I'm gonna make it to where it doesn't hit people. Here, let me see if I can do that using the no snap. Well, I can't. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So
I can run away from them.
No, dude, it's a 10-foot radius. It's everywhere around you.
Oh, well, if that's the case, I am sorry. If that is the case, I don't know why I thought it was a 10-foot freaking circle in whatever direction. I'm gonna get right here. Gonna dance around him.
Okay, that's fine. And he has to make a what's it?
Please work, because he is gonna turn around and beat the crap out of me.
Well, out of you. Okay. Dex save. What's the DC?
13. Please fail. Make me look cool.
You as as you move around from behind of the rest of these guys, and you sort of like move around behind him, the owlbear turns towards you, and as it stands on its hind legs to grab you, you stomp the ground, causing it to quake and turning the once solid ground into this sort of shaky, like mineral like sand, which causes him to lose his balance and fall. How much damage does he take? Like a d6?
Let me just roll the d6 on here. Ooh, ooh.
Ooh. Okay. And is he prone, or is something else happening?
Yeah, he is prone, baby.
Oh, okay. Ooh, stop doing that. Okay. Which one of these is prone? Oh, that's slow. All right. For now, this will be prone.
Not like it matters, but it says if the ground in that area is loose earth or stone, it becomes difficult terrain. I'm guessing it's both of those.
I'll say, it's like, yeah, it's difficult terrain.
Okay.
So
yeah, I literally just boom sand. Get wrecked.
So this area, oops, actually, draw a shape. This area is right. This area is difficult terrain. Okay. Whose turn is it? It is prone. So Arthur is going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 right here. And he is going to stab this thing with his long sword. He's going to take out his blade.
And he has the advantage because he is prone.
Yes, you are correct. Blam. Oh, blam. I don't even need it. I crit so much, I surprise myself every day. Okay, cool. 9 plus 3, which is 12 damage. Owlbear is still alive. He stands over the owlbear and goes, "Fall, you beast!" and stabs it in the back as the owlbear starts writhing in pain, like spinning. This is really sad.
It kind of is. I thought the owlbear was like holding like something special, but no, it's just holding some eggs. Some owlbear eggs that will sell quite well.
Excuse me, special like owl? Oh, it's just holding owlbear eggs.
Yeah,
bruh, owlbear eggs.
I mean, yeah, that's why I said before. Like, yeah, they're gonna cost a freaking pretty penny.
You're crazy, man. You're crazy.
They're gonna cost freaking some pretty penny, especially for these little black briar people. They're gonna sit there and raise them.
Selamine is gonna stab it with her dagger or a short sword. Sorry.
I'm surprised she doesn't have poison.
She doesn't. Well, she does, but it's not on her sword. Okay, doesn't work. She goes to stab it, but it's like wriggling way too much. As Arthur is currently stabbing it at the same time, causing her to like try to like just let me stab you, and like the blade is just like missing and shit. George is gonna try and stab it as well. Bloop, bloop.
Why don't y'all shoot at it like I've been doing?
Because it's right there, and they have bladed weapons.
Oh yeah, and it is prone.
2 damage. He killed it.
He killed it. Good job, George. Now you have another.
George, as Arthur's blade is stuck onto it, causing it to move around. The owlbear grabs into Arthur, but George takes this opportunity to basically like jump on it and tackle it and take his short sword and jam it like through the under the sort of like the throat area of the owlbear, and you can hear as it kind of falls and then goes limp.
We have slain the beast.
And as combat is over, boop. So Arthur just kind of goes, "Next time, tell me when you're doing something this stupid." And he sheathes his sword after he finishes wiping it and heads back to the cart.
You know, we kind of had to without you, but you know, you want to have like a salty attitude. I can go kill yourself. Anyway, I'm gonna mage hand some of them eggs, baby.
Yeah, they're all gonna take one. So you have put it in your inventory. You have owlbear egg, and so does Celamine, and so does George.
All right, now how are we supposed to get this thing on the cart?
It's got enough room, but you would have to skin it for its important parts. If you want to do that, you're gonna have to make a nature check.
Okay. Okay.
I'll have George aid you.
Yeah,
Believe it or not,
sure.
his nature is garbage. He doesn't have any check on nature.
I would assume so.
Actually, hold on. Does he have nature? Give me a second.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
that was really good.
Oh, well, you don't need him.
Mm.
Don't even need him. So, as they sort of each get one, um, the three of you kind of start skinning this owlbear alive, and you now have owlbear pelt, which if you're going to sell it is going to be shared between the three of you. Yeah.
I refuse.
All right. Tell Celamine that. Okay. So, you continue onwards to adventure!
Owlbear eggs or egg.
And owlbear pelt. Now, she's letting you hold on to it because I don't think either of them want to hold on to owlbear pelt. But you can put it. You can put whatever's there in the.
Oh yeah.
You also have owlbear meat if you want that as well. But you don't really have a way to like keep it, so it might get not good once after a while.
Yeah. I'm gonna take the talons because since we are doing components, I don't want to be left without any spell components. So I don't even know if I have any. I'm just gonna take those. Actually, no, never mind. But I will say I will take a feather. I'm gonna take one of the arm feathers because I believe those are the biggest that they have, and I'm going
Yeah.
to put it in my turban.
Okay.
Make me look fancy.
And twisting. I hate this. I wish I could get rid of this. Oh, it's so annoying. Give me a sec. I'm gonna have to, mostly because it's like so irritating. Can I? Can I do? I want to do something real quick because it's there's this thing that's like it glitched out and like it won't pop out of my screen. So I'm gonna try. I'm gonna rejoin as a player real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna rejoin back as a GM. You will join the game shortly. Give me a second. Hatching dragons, or what? What, 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 what? I have cars in my pocket. Okay. Let me see where you are at. So, you'll continue traveling as you do so for yet another set of days. And at this point, you have finally made it out of the Windale Forest. Um, at first, you thought that you were going to be heading to sort of one of the cities nearby, Cardin. However, Garrick has told you that you will be passing Cardin by for another road that goes faster. Cardin is another trade city. All of the city in the Blackbriar territory are trade cities because they're nothing but traders. Um, And as you pass it by, he does tell you as he turns around and looks at the rest of you and goes, There should be a village nearby, according to my map, so we can find a place to finally rest. Um, as well as sell some things or whatever, though I don't think that they'll have too much here. So, you, after he says that, a couple hours pass after a couple days of you guys been traveling. So at this point, you guys have been traveling for approximately 15 days, a little over 2 weeks. And you have finally made it to village as you enter from its north, sort of northeast area, so you can put your thing there with the rest of the people.
I'm putting my freaking token on the screen. Keep deleting me.
As you make it here, as you enter from this northern area, you make it to a village with a sign seemingly just saying small town. So the village's name is Small Town. I'm so original, dude. Like, look at me. I'm the most original DM in the world. Oh, I'm so smart.
City of Townsville.
Praise me. Praise me. By the way, you get 700 XP.
Yeah, I hope I level up again.
Oh, wait, hold on. Not 700. Give me a second.
No.
That's 700 if you face it by yourself. It doesn't, because they count as NPCs. For some reason, they don't count as, like, it doesn't, like, reduce the thing for you.
So, I get 700 XP or no?
No. Give me a second. I had to calculate it real quick.
God dang it, I just put...
Well, minus 700 again.
Minus 700. I'm back at 300. All I wanna do is level up again. So
500 XP. You get 500 XP.
I don't think that's enough. I think I need 100 more.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. You freaking cuck.
They reduced it by 200. So, before we do anything, where is it at? Oh. Actually, maybe if I check the music tab might have something better. Yeah, sure. How about this? Okay, so Garrick looks at the rest of you guys and kind of goes, "All right, the inn should be over here," and he points over here and looks at everybody and goes, "Feel free to explore the town, meet the locals and such before we move on. But I have some things to do." And he leaves and and just goes somewhere. He's not here anymore. So
Okay.
So what are you gonna do? The rest of these guys are gonna do their own thing. He's gonna be over here. Salamine is gonna be by the well, and Arthur is gonna be just over here where just chilling. All right, so you have this entire village to explore. Have fun.
Time to explore one part of it.
There are these different people that you can talk to. So if you want to, you can go ahead. So what do you do?
Let's see. Well, first let's go take the pelt.
The what?
The pelt.
Okay, you're trying to look for someone you can sell it to.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, give me a perception check.
Whoopsie, whoopsie, whoops, whoopsie, whoopity, whoops. Whoopsie. 14.
Okay, you do find somebody. As you're traveling around. Okay. First off, As you're traveling around, you make it go as you're moving through this place here. You start to notice that despite the many houses in this place is eerily unpopulated, and it's a small hamlet, so there's not supposed to be a lot of people, but there's there's less people than there are houses. And what's interesting is that there are almost no females that you can see around, except for one that you can see is working in this house. In this house. So, as you do that, you notice that there's a man here who seems to be working on sort of a tanning rack, and you find something interesting about him. You got to move your token, man. I'm giving you a chance to.
Sorry. Like, I thought I was kind of like listening before I moved my token.
No, move your token. Move your token around. You're exploring, buddy. But you notice that this man is having a tanning rack, so he might have some experience. Or you can go to other places. It's up to you.
No, I'm going to him. I was just like waiting to see where he was.
Okay. You can just ask me. You can just walk up to random people and ask me like what they look like, all that stuff.
Okay.
All right. As you approach the man, he quickly looks at you, and you notice that from his apparel, he seems to be some sort of hunter. And as he sees that, he approaches you and looks at you and sees that you on your back you have a massive sort of owlbear pelt, and goes, "My word, that is an impressive beast you have hunted there, friend."
Why, thank you. Whoa.
What? I just wanted to move him around. Okay. So yeah, what did you say? He goes. He kind of looks at you and goes, my, where have you reached that? Normally, owlbears won't be found this far south. They're normally up north in the dark forest.
Yes. To our surprise, we found one on our expedition here. So, we killed it.
Well then, how can I help you? My name is Gary.
It is nice to I'm sorry. I thought you were saying something else.
No, that's it.
It is nice to meet you, Gary. Well, as you can see, I need some, I would like to sell this to you for coin.
Well, I'm going to be honest with you. I can try and buy it off of you, but I don't think I have the money that's required to buy such a thing. I'd buy it for maybe 20 gold.
I don't think this is worth 20 gold.
So it's worth way fucking more. The problem with that is,
Kind of like in Skyrim, whenever you go to those small towns and you give them like a freaking,
it's exactly like that. Yes, that's exactly
cast
like
iron, freaking like dragon scale.
fucking. No, it's like you walk up to like Erlen Greymane. He's like, I sell the best weapons in Skyrim. Yeah, bullshit, sir, with your fucking iron weapons.
Give him a freaking ebony blade. He's just like, sir.
An ebony blade. One of the strongest, most powerful, and rarest weapons. I will give you 50 gold.
This is all I have.
All I have. Anyways, so yeah, what do you say?
That is very unfortunate. I was looking for much more coin than that.
We're just a small village, a small hamlet here, and ever since the orc attacks, the population has lessened, and it's been harder for us to sell a lot of our things.
Yes, I can see. There's not that many people occupying these houses.
He kind of nods and kind of looks at you and goes, "Yes, we have sent many of the women and children up to Carden in order to ask for help. The rest of us have stayed here to keep an eye on the village to make sure that it isn't completely ransacked by the orcs." But unfortunately, I'm going to have to say I cannot pay you for your services.
Well, that is less important. What is more important about these orc attacks? How long have you been with how long have you been harassed by orcs?
A couple weeks now. They would come in, kill our livestock, and steal a lot of our crops, and even killed a few of us. But we've always managed to fight back. But it seems like the amount of guards we have are slowly dwindling. The only ones that are guarding this village now are the Borden brothers.
Well, I will see if me and my companions can help you with that.
It would be a real help. I'm sure the mayor would much appreciate it.
I'm pretty sure the mayor would appreciate that also enough to give us some coin.
Now I'm sure he would be. The only men and women that are here now is his wife and kid. It seems like they didn't want to leave their father alone.
Oh, yeah, the mayor of this town. Well, I'm gonna go speak to the mayor.
As you say that, you see this homeless man walk up to you.
No, bro. God.
And you look at him, and it's him. It's the guy. It's the guy from West Wind. Wait, I need to talk to you.
I don't have that much more money to spare you, sir.
You spare some coin.
Sir, you have followed me from the West
Oh,
Wind.
listen, I need to. Uh, uh, what's what was I doing? Does anybody need? Does anybody need the floors to be swept? He walks off.
I'm gonna I don't know, throw some more copper. I don't even know how much copper I have. I know I have some gold left from buying stuff, but I don't know how much copper I have itself.
You probably don't have like actual copper. You just have gold.
I'm gonna give him, I don't know, 2 gold.
Oh, he left.
Oh.
You moved your thing back, so you just left him. So he was like, oh, okay, and then he left off. He fucked off somewhere.
Oh, wait, I'm about to say, where is he? I can't even see him on the thing anymore. Oh, I see him, I think.
He's back here. You don't know that.
Oh, he's back there. Okay.
You walk up to this guy? Who do you walk up to?
I want to go to the mayor. Which one's the mayor's house? Oh, yeah, hold on.
I mean, ask around.
Excuse me. I am back.
Hello there.
Which
Can I help you?
which way to the mayor's house again?
Let me see. I believe he has. It's over there. Right there. You should see him standing out front. He's moving some barrels in and out of his house for the inn.
I will see if I can help with that also. Okay. And now I'm gonna walk off. Where's Jeffrey? I can't see him because he doesn't have a token, but he looks like everyone else.
Oh, you mean George?
Oh, whoops.
He's over here admiring the chickens. Over here. As you walk up to him, he looks at you and goes, these chickens are really high quality. They're better than the ones we have back home. Oh, hello there, Shakir. How is your day going?
It's going well, but I have terrible news that apparently this town has been being harassed and ransacked by a bunch of orcs for about a week now.
I am not surprised. They're nothing but a bunch of green-skinned, filthy animals.
Whoa.
Do you need my help to hunt them down and extinguish their entire race?
Gabe, you being serious with this?
Yeah, he says that.
Well, not that, at least not right now, at least. But
I understand. Just call me when you need me. I'll be here admiring these beautiful chickens.
I do need you though.
Ah,
I was
what
on
can I
my
help?
way. Oh God. I was on my way to go speak to the mayor until the person I was talking to mentioned the ill. So I was wondering if you would, help with that, if you can.
Wait, sorry, what was that? Help with what?
Help with the ill. Help the sick people.
Sick people. I mean, there aren't like sick people. What do you mean by that?
Old man freaking fart face over here said freaking that the mayor was moving barrels to help with the ill.
No, the inn. No, you said inn. You said I said
Oh,
inn.
oh, never mind.
You said it. It changed it. I was like, what the fuck? All right, so he's gonna go. Okay, and he's gonna look back at the chickens.
He has issues.
All right. As you approach the mayor, he looks at you and immediately notices your beautiful sort of coat
Face.
and your sort of like your turban and such, and he kind of looks at you and goes, "Oh my! Hello there. My name is Jack Mason. I'm the mayor of this town. Don't mind me. I'm just moving some barrels to the inn over there, in hopes of refueling some things that I got when I left. What can I help you with, sir?" A very rotund man. Uh, that being said, he's kind of like Grayson in the sense that he's kind of like chubby fat, but he's also got like looks like some muscle, you know.
Mm-hmm. Um, yes, I recently heard from the what do you call him? God, what do you call the people who work with the? I am being stupid. Who was the guy I just talked to? Not George, the other dude.
Oh, you're talking about this guy over here, the hunter.
Yeah, Gary. I was recently talking to. I was trying to think of his title.
Gary the Hunter is his name.
Uh,
Yeah, it's a Skyrim thing, they have like the name and then like their titles.
mhm.
Okay.
uh, I was recently speaking to Gary, the hunter, and
Ah, yes, fine lad.
he has told me that you have been harassed and you know ransacked and stolen from by orcs for the past
Yes,
week.
a small band of orcs, I believe a group of four of them, have been coming in and threatening and attacking us and escaping. Bunch of cowards, if you tell me. But we once had 6 guards, and now we only have 3. They seem to be quite good at hit and run tactics. And they would just come in, burn down a house maybe, steal some barrels from the inn, attack some citizens. No one has died, or except for some of the guards and a few other people, which is a shame. But we've been so afraid, so we sent off most of the women along with 2 of the rest of our guards, and sent them over so they can go to Cardin and hopefully recruit some people to deal with this problem. But if you could do it for us, maybe we won't have to waste that much money on mercenaries, and we will gladly pay you as much as we can. We are a small village, after all.
I understand, but yes, I would like to help you with this problem. And I have also heard from Gary about these Bowen brothers.
Borden brothers, yes, the only 3 gods we have left. You see, their father was a god of the village, and they followed in his footsteps, but the 2 of them were quite childish. But if you want to talk to the mature one, then you're going to want to talk to Thomas over here. And he points like to this guy right here who seems to be standing in like the sentinel position with his shield like out in front of him and his blade sheathed, and he's kind of standing there like almost as if he's ready for anything that's going to come up. And he seems to be like pretty takes his job pretty seriously, despite being a guard for like a tiny hamlet town like this.
Okay. Well, thank you. I will talk to my companions about helping you with said problems.
Okay.
And then I'm going to dip on over here. I believe that's where you said he was, right here?
Yes, right here. As you approach him, he turns to you. Oops. Turns to you. And he looks at you and he goes, "Hail, traveler. My name is Thomas Borden. It is good to meet you."
It is good to meet you. My name is Bes Shakir. You may call me Shakir.
I see. What can I help you with, traveler?
Well, recently I've heard word of the attackings from the orcs, and I feel that if me and my companions were to ever go out and deal with said orcs, I feel like some vengeance for your small town would be, you know, greatly.
He looks at you and goes, "If you could deal with those orcs, that would be nice. It seems that they have been harassing this town for quite some time, and one of my friends was killed by them." And he kind of looks down, a bit saddened. He goes, "But he died doing his job, protecting the people, and his death saved the lives of many, and that much I can respect him. However, I cannot say for my younger brothers. They are very childish in their antics. Uh, all they ever do is argue and argue and argue about anything, everything and everything. And I'm ashamed that we do not have any protectors, aside from myself."
Hmm.
I'm sure if you can speak to the two of them, you might be able to finally get them to take things seriously.
I will try.
They should be
Uh,
at the western gate if you want to meet them. But I don't think it will be a pleasant time while talking to them. They can be extremely irritating.
it's I am a marker. Speaking with each other, or at least speaking of each other of our own community, is a thing that I quite enjoy. I don't really know about this, but it can't be that hard.
It gives you
But also, I wanted to ask before I go daunting off, um, have you do you know where they like what direction they would have been heading in?
I believe they would be. Uh, let's see. Give me a sec. I believe they came from the southeast. So, like this direction.
Okay. Oh, thank you.
All right. So he mentions that his brothers are over in this area. If you
Yeah,
need to.
I think I see her right there. Yeah, I'm gonna go talk to the brother.
Okay.
Bop 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 boo bop 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 boo bop boo bop bop bop
As you
bop.
the two of them, they seem to be these two right here. As you approach the two of them, they seem to, despite their job being to literally like guard this fucking area, they're like not even looking at this area. They're just looking at themselves, like talking to each other. Like one of them is like, "No, no, no, absolutely not." And he looks at them.
Batman can't beat Super.
He goes, "The Wizard King will totally be the chosen one." They're like arguing against each other. He goes, "No, he's the chosen one for a reason. He got the powers from the Feywild and also from the Shadow area. He gets the power of light and darkness. Chosen one is way better, but the Wizard King can cast spells." And they're like arguing with each other about like,
Stop arguing about stupid, silly things. It's obvious that
"Dare you? Hero that Timora is the greatest legendary book that's ever been written."
I mean, you're correct, but I know the real story.
What do you want, traveler? And one of them just kind of goes, oh, he's a marker. He goes, a what? And he goes, you know those like guys that read a lot of books and get superpowers?
That is, I guess.
And they kind of look at each other and they're like, superpowers? Oh, you can use magic. And like they both get really close.
Oh. Well, I was here to speak to the both of you. I'm assuming that both of you are the Boylan brothers.
Yes, my name's Tony. My name's Terry.
It is nice to meet you both. My name is Bes Shakir, but you may call me Shakir.
That's a cool name. Way cooler than Tony and Terry. And they both kind of like look at each other.
I assume. I mean, you know.
Ah, what do you need to talk to us about? You seem pretty cool. Way too cool to be talking to two of us. Yeah, I know, right?
Well, it has come to my attention that your small town has been being harassed by a bunch of orcs.
Yeah, they're a bunch of scumbags. But they're really scary, so every time they show up, I hide behind the bushes.
But don't you feel that your job as a guard is to protect?
Sure, if I'm protecting against normal people, like drunken stupers. But these are orcs. Savage, green-skinned monsters that don't have any heart, and all they ever do is kill, and they eat babies.
Oh. All this racism. You see, here's the thing. I don't want to be that all lives matter type.
No, not all orcs are bad.
But if I say that, they're gonna be like, "Are you stupid?"
Yes, a majority of them are pretty bad because orcs, like in normal D&D, have this thing called the Curse of Grumsh. In this world, because this is a completely separate world, they sort of have that, but it's not like a curse. It's more like an innate thing that's part of all of them from where they were created. But essentially, like the Curse of Grumsh, the idea is that the orcs are basically like will forever be born to be violent. They're all basically born as like violent people. That being said, that doesn't mean that like all of them are like straight up fucking monsters. They are in a sense normal people in the sense that they can learn humility and they can learn kindness and respect and stuff like that. But the unfortunate sadness about it is that it's really hard for them to learn that type of stuff because innately part of them is like that rage, that anger, that violence that they tend to have and they tend to hold. So it's really hard to say like, oh, like there can be good orcs when it's kind of hard, but like but also yeah, also there is happening here.
Oh my scatter. Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah, one of them goes, they're not going to listen to reason. They can't even read. Only speak normal language.
I mean, I speak Orcish. So. Anyway.
For you.
But yes. Me is not how I wanted to start out that sentence. But let's go ahead and start that one over. Your brother has insisted on has insisted me to talk to the both of you.
My brother's a cuck. And you just see Terry go, what are you talking about? He's the only one that actually defends this place, you fucking loser. He goes, yeah, I know. But fuck him. Just because he's right in whatever he says doesn't mean we have to listen to him, Tony. Jeez, Terry, whatever happened to you? Didn't you say you wanted to be an awesome legendary hero? And he goes, that's only in storybooks. That doesn't happen to normal guards like us. You know what happens? We die. That's all that happens, Tony. Our lives don't matter in the grand scheme of things. We don't have some a great aberrant destiny that we behold. We're born in this tiny village and we will die here.
No, friend, no. You see,
the world. You know better than anyone. Better than anyone. That people die for no reason. Why do you think our sister died? But as he says that, they just look at each other and they get really sad.
God.
I'm really sorry, sir. I didn't want to bring you into our family conversations. Look, maybe Tony does have a point. We've got to stop being so childish. We got to do our jobs. People's lives are in danger. I don't know. I don't really know. I'm just so scared. You know, like when those guys attack, yeah, they're really violent. All right, they're really big. They're like 6 feet tall, big old monsters with giant weapons that can cleave me in half if I'm not careful. So all I can do is hide. You see the guy back here, like that's just been listening this entire time. It just kind of goes like,
holy,
kind of turns around this way. He looks to be a blacksmith. He looks to be a blacksmith. If you're interested in anything, he can do it. Jeez, Terry, that was a little deep. And he goes, whatever. It's not like we're gonna get anywhere. We're all gonna die soon. I'm gonna die soon. And if it's not by those orcs, it's my time.
Well, how about this? As I bring out the owlbear pelt. I hope this works. I'm gonna do a persuasion check after I say this too. Right. I'm going to give you this pelt. This is an owlbear. This is an owlbear pelt.
Holy shit! What the fuck?
Whenever you're feeling afraid and you feel like you want to hide and run, think of yourself as an owlbear. Not the one that we killed, because we killed that one very sadly. I don't see that part. I just said that to be funny.
No, you said it.
No, I said it to be
No,
funny.
you said it in the voice. You said it in the voice.
I said that to make you laugh.
You said it in your voice. You can't take it back. You gotta be careful. Be careful.
Oh, I literally said that to make you laugh.
Keep going.
I did that for funny.
It's too late. You said it. Keep going.
But think of yourself as a fierce owlbear. An owlbear is practically a one-man army. So I'm going to give this to you, and again, whenever you feel yourself getting scared, just hold on to this and feel the fierce, animalistic fury and bravery in your mind.
All right, give me a persuasion check with advantage.
Yay! I just wasted a whole bunch of money.
It says your connection is being interrupted. Anything you do right now, we'll attempt to send you back to online. Give me a sec.
Why is it doing that?
I don't know. Something's happening. I might have to.
Not breaking your game. You're ruining my immersion.
I think it should be.
Come on, charisma. Persuasion is a +5. Don't screw me on this.
It's fine. It's fine. You get 2 more.
Okay, 16. God.
I mean, you got 1 more. Okay. Give me a sec. I'm gonna use the bathroom. Entertain the audience.
Hello there. My name is Bes Shakir. What I would like to do to you tonight will make you feel like the most powerful thing in the world. Instead of giving you an owlbear pelt, I would like to put you in a bear hug. And from there, I will take you to the bedroom. And after I take you to the bedroom, I will feast upon your genitalia. And after I feast upon your genitalia like an animal, I would then begin to kiss you on your face so you can share the same taste that I was getting. And then, whenever we reach our final stages of euphoria and ecstasy, we are going to
I said entertain the audience, not
like animals.
Okay. Anyways, So
Look, don't be ruining our NSFW, right?
as you say that, and you give him the owlbear pelt, he kind of looks at it and he goes, "Whoa!" And he looks at you and goes, "You know what? You're right, and Tony's right. I should have listened to him. And thank you for finally letting me see that I can be a hero, that I can be a person that matters, and that I don't have to be afraid anymore. Because the truth is that's just how life is. Everyone's supposed to be afraid. Everyone is supposed to be scared. But I just need to know. I just need to know myself and learn about myself. That's all I need to do. Thank you for letting me see that. I guess I'll go back to my job now."
Yes.
Hey, puts it on his back and wears it like a cape.
Now, I'm gonna go to the nearest corner of the building, over here.
Where? Okay.
Right over here. And I'm gonna cry because I just lost so much money.
Spare change. Do you have any spare change?
I will give him 1 gold, please, sir.
As you toss him the gold and he catches it, his eyes glow, and he looks at you, and he goes, "Your destiny is not complete yet," and he disappears.
What, sir? What?
Disappears.
Wait, he disappeared.
He literally like slowly fades out of existence as you toss him the coin. Like you toss him the coin, as he catches out the air, he says, "Your destiny is not complete yet," and his eyes turn gold, and he slowly dissipates and just disappears.
Father?
What?
Okay. Well, I mean, go to the blacksmith, I guess.
All right. You notice that Garrick is finally here. He was talking to the inn, getting you guys rooms, and he's outside now. If you want to talk to him, he's over here. All right. You walk up to the blacksmith?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I'm going to move these guys back. You walk up to the blacksmith, and he goes, "What can I do for you, stranger? My name is John Hamilton."
Hello, John Hamilton. My name is Bes Shakir, but you may call me Shakir. I'm new.
Strange foreign name. I like it. How can I help you with my services, good sir?
Nothing much. I just wanted to introduce myself, as I am new to town, as you can say.
I see.
And I also want to.
If you're interested in buying any wares, please tell me. I have some things that are for sale.
Like specific things on sale, or just like.
Sale as in he's selling them, not
Okay.
that the prices are reduced.
Right, because I got my food stamps. I got my armor stamps.
I got my armor stamps. I can get this armor for 10% off.
My coupons. Honey, thank you.
If Matthew was here.
I know. He would have freaking found so much delight in that.
He came in his pants the second you said honey. Did you say honey? Did you know with honey you get 10% off your...
You know it's 2 clicks away.
2 clicks away.
He's gonna watch this and he's gonna be like, "You guys."
Mother.
Anyway.
Okay. Are you gonna go to anyone else?
I don't think I'm gonna get anything from. I wanted to ask on how you feel about the entire harassment of the orcs.
I'll tell you, it's getting pretty annoying. But at least more people are buying my weapons in order to fight them off. So for me, it's not a bad thing. And since I used to be a soldier, I'm just an old man now with a hammer. But you know, it doesn't really bother me too much. I'm sure I can defend myself from a single orc. But I sure do hope somebody would deal with these guys.
hopefully that can be us.
There's only 4 of them, so it shouldn't be too much of a bother.
Well, usually whenever a small group of something is, I said that so weird. Usually when there is a small group of people taking stuff, then they're usually bringing it back to something bigger. So, but hopefully that is not the case. Hopefully I don't have to fight, the orc god. As I give like a nervous laughter.
Yeah, too bad they don't have any god. Bunch of godless bastards, they are.
Just gonna. I'm so glad I'm not half orc or orc. Wait, so if I was orc and I went to this town,
first off, they would try and kill you. Actually, no, they would run away until you attempted to do anything, and then they would try and kill you.
Oh, okay.
These people are pretty small-minded, but they're not like killers.
So I guess, well, I'm not really showing the fact that I'm UNT because they can't see anything.
You can't see it. Yeah, you have like a mask on.
But if I did,
they wouldn't know what you are. They would be a little apprehensive and scared, but they probably wouldn't go out of the way to attack.
But I look sexy, though.
No.
I look very sexy. Oh, wait.
And I looks at you and goes, "Well, if you need me, I'll be in my forge. May the smith grant me his blessing." And he heads back inside.
I want to do a religion check on the smith.
The smith? Give me a religion. Yeah.
I want to know all about that one. My religion should be good. Because I remember I put something in there. Well, it's not that good because I didn't increase my intelligence yet. But, when I do, then it's going to be... 18. Oh, boy.
So. The smith is actually part of 8... So, essentially, some interesting things. So, the smith is one of 8 lords. The 8 lords is actually the 8 manifestations of a single god. And the manifestations are the warrior, the charmer, the navigator, the mother, the crone, the father, the smith, and the maiden. And each one of them is a sort of representation of like a different person of that one god. And their symbol that you notice that he seems to that he has that he wears on his neck is like this necklace almost is an 8-pointed star. And the smith specifically, it represents the creation and craftsmanship, and it grants their workers strength and to continue their labors. That's like their whole thing. And the rest of them have different meanings as well. Like the warrior represents strength and courage in battle. The charmer represents the arts and the theater, and the use of words. The navigator represents travel, specifically ocean travel, but it's not limited to that. The mother represents sort of mercy, peace, fertility, childbirth. Sometimes she can represent like the strength of women, and she also represents. She's also like a nature deity in some cases, and that it's the mother that you pray to for a bountiful harvest, stuff like that. The crone is the representation of wisdom and foresight, stuff like that. The judge is the definition of justice. He's also supposedly said is the one that judges souls of the dead. When people die, he determines where they go, whether it's heaven or hell. The maiden is the representation of purity, innocence, love, and beauty, and she's also the one that like protects virgins and stuff like that. So,
chastity belt.
She protects the chastity of virgins. That is her actual thing. That's an actual god. And then
sex is non-actual sex.
Yeah, and technically, even though the 8 lords are the manifestation of a single god, they do count as like a pantheon of like separate gods. Like they're treated as separate people, even though they're all from one person. And then the other 2 religions are that you know of that you would know of, but not in depth, are the old gods, which are the primordial manifestation of nature, and the Lightbringer, which is just Jesus. It's Jesus, but he has a flaming sword.
No. Jesus, 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 Jesus,
So, yeah,
Jesus.
and he heads back into his hut.
Yep, yes, sir. I. Oh, wait, oh, hold on, I'm like doing something. Yee, ooh, woo, yee, ooh, woo, woo, yee, ooh, yee, ooh, woo. Okay, I'm gonna go up. Hold on. I'm gonna go up, 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 up. Who is this over here?
We're just a random laborer. And you walk up to him. He kind of looks at you, and you notice that he's got a bit of a hunchback. And as he turns to look at you, he goes, "Why, hello there. My name is George.
Quasimodo.
My last name was George, but my mother decided to name me George, so they just call me George. George. Nice to meet you, by the way. What's your name, stranger?" What can I do to help you?
Nothing really, but I just wanted to introduce myself. My name
Yeah,
is Bes Shakir, but you can call me Shakir.
that's a nice name. I wish I had been given a better name instead of George. You know, like why am I given this name? All I ever do is move hay bales and like stuff like that. George. It's kind of it's my name. And that's who I am. Like, whew, God.
I have a companion. I have a companion who's also named George.
Oh, really? Does he have a last name? You never got his last name.
Yeah, I'm about to say I never got his last name.
Oh, well, you know what? If it's George, we'll be good friends. But if he has a last name that's better than mine, oh, well, that's gonna be a problem. I might have to kill him so I can take his last name. You know? I'm just joking around. I wouldn't do that. Maybe. Anyways, how could I help you? If you need any hay bales moved around, I could probably do that. Or some other stuff. I can only lift hay bales. My hunchback makes it really hard for me to lift anything heavier than 10 pounds. You seem really silent. Maybe I, I don't want to make this like a one-sided conversation. It's like
Okay.
when I'm talking to my mother. She never talks back to me. She just slaps me. Kind of sad, really. An 80-year-old woman slapping a 40-year-old man. Yeah, would you look at that? Pretty crazy, right? Thank God she's not here. She left with the rest of the women and children up to Croydon, up north. Just to make sure everything's safe.
Shut up.
What did I say? I don't know.
Shut up. That wasn't. Shut up.
Oh, my bad. Okay, I shouldn't break the meta.
You rigged my immersion. Anyway, I'm just gonna go ahead and talk to what's his face now, because
You're leaving?
I'm
Uh,
not gonna.
Goodbye. Have a good day. Okay, I'll go back to stacking my hay bales. Head back here. Hey there,
Man,
chickens. Hi, chickens. How you doing, chickens? You want some hay? Nah, you probably
can
want.
you please?
Okay.
Ah,
Bes Shakir, how can I help you? I have just booked our rooms, meaning we finally have a place to stay. Interesting, isn't it? Yes.
I hate his voice. Anyway, yes. Hello, Gary. Um, I've been talking to the people around town, and they seem to be having a problem with orcs.
Yes, I've heard. Perhaps we should aid them in that plight. Though I suggest we do it tomorrow, as we have just gotten here after traveling for such a long period of time.
Okay. Have
And maybe
you
we can get opinions of the rest of our team.
have you told the rest of the party yet, or?
No, I have not. It seems that they've been keeping to themselves. But I would suggest we give it a rest for a moment, and then we talk to them about it tomorrow morning. Sound like a plan? Hmm.
Yes, I guess that sounds like a plan.
Okay. I'm gonna go bed now. They should just tell you your room, and he heads back inside.
God, when can I have sex with somebody?
You have sex with me? My hunchback.
No, no.
Okay. You can now. I guess you can now go and rest and just wait until the next day, or you want to keep talking to more people. But I think you probably hit everybody.
You know, Thomas looks pretty tasty over
Okay.
here.
We'll talk to him.
Is he yanking? No. I'm not about to embarrass myself.
Are you gonna go rest?
Yep.
Okay. So you go to rest. You sleep, and you awaken the next day. As you do so, and you make your way out, um, uh, you see Garrick call to gather the rest of the party over. Um, yeah, cool. And then I'm gonna get George. Let me see. And this guy's not gonna be here. This guy's gonna be inside this building. Before we do that, I'm gonna do something real quick.
Shut up.
I'm sorry, it's stuck in my head. So, before I do anything. Okay, anyways. So, you have gathered the rest of the party there with you. Wait, hold on. We're missing somebody. Who are we missing? Are we missing somebody? Yeah, we are where's the fucking knight? Arthur, you bitch, where did you go? Actually, where did he go? I legitimately don't know. Oh shit, okay. Is he overlapping? Oh, he is, okay. Oh, straddling his ass. Okay, so. So, Garrick looks at everyone and goes, I'm sure you have all heard about the supposed orc attacks that have been happening around here, and it seems that they are in need of help. Now, our original goal is in fact to go to the temple, the dwarven temple and such, but I think that we should kill these people. However, this will not be a decision I make. It will be on a vote. So, first off, let's start with you, George. Do you want to attack the orcs?
Oh God.
Of course! I want to take all of my arrows and jam it straight down their nostrils until they can no longer breathe and they drown in their own blood.
Yes. I am also pro fighting orc, but I think that's a little too far now. You know, I think we should just defend ourselves. If they run away, we shouldn't really attack.
No! If they run away, they're going to attack again. That's why we shoot them in the kneecaps.
I don't like George.
So, I think this is a waste of time. These people can solve this problem on their own.
I agree.
Okay, they look at you. You make the decision now.
Well, I mean, you obviously know what I'm about to say. Y'all can go kill yourselves.
Okay. So you guys are gonna go take out the orcs.
Yep.
You have just activated one of the quests. Give me a sec while I change the music.
How many do they have here?
You don't know.
I tried really hard to find a lot of them, but you know, freaking most of these people seem to.
So Almost immediately as you say that, almost as if there was some sort of triggered event that was going to happen or whatever. Who fucking knows? You suddenly hear. Tony walk up to you guys and he goes, "Guys, this is really bad. There's a lot of them, like a lot of orcs. What are we supposed to do?"
Remember what I? Oh no, it's Tony. Crap.
Terry's over here too.
Well, I mean, Terry seems to be. Oh, okay. Well, remember what I told you guys. Go get your brother, and we will assemble a small group of fighters.
Okay. Well, he kind of looks at you guys and he goes, "All right, all right." As you say that, he looks at you guys and he goes, "Right. I said from us 3 guards. That's just us.
What about the blacksmith?
He's old. I mean, sure, he can fight, but." And as you say that, you see him kind of walk up and he goes, "No, I can do it. I can fight." And as he says that as well, you hear you hear George go, "I can do it too. I'm pretty good. I'll hit him with my hay bale. I'm sure."
Oh my god.
All right then. I believe these are all the people that are available for us. All right. So just to let you know, you will be controlling them, and by that I mean you won't be rolling for them, but you'll tell them where to go.
Okay.
So first off, positioning. They are actually coming from the southwest this time instead of the southeast. So you can position anyone anywhere else. Everybody else, the rest of the people, are indoors. So where do you want to position? And if you want to, you can get on top of the roofs.
Okay, so they're over here, right?
Yes.
So that's where they're coming from. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go on a gut feeling. I'm going to say that they probably won't have any ranged weapons. For what I can say, do the guards have ranged weapons?
No, they all have short swords and bows.
Great. It was glorious. I will say, Solomon. I almost call her Solomon. I'm going to tell her to get on the roof of the biggest building where she can still take great pot shots and try and stay hidden. Yep, there you go. The 2 fighters will be stationed with me on the ground, holding them back at the choke point. So about right here. Yep. I'm talking about everybody, like me, the freaking Garrett, Arthur, like that's what we're gonna do.
Okay, so they'll be at the front. Okay. So here. No, I'm gonna undo that. So I'm trying to lock them in place.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Everywhere else? Anywhere else? The rest of these guys? Where do you want these guys to be? The black.
I will say, what's his face goes in front. Arthur goes in front because I'm pretty sure he has the highest armor class out of all of us.
Okay.
The little soldiers will be behind him. Garrett will be behind. Will be next to what's his face, next to Arthur.
Are you sure? He's kind of technically the guy that's going to pay you. So.
Okay, well then he'll be next to me.
Okay. What about the rest of these guys?
Them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think. They have those barrels, right? I don't think we have enough time for that.
You don't have enough time, but you
All
have
right.
enough to position yourself.
Okay. They will be behind us. So they can pretty much, try and take out the weak ones that get past us if they get past.
Okay. So is this positioning correct, or where do you want George to go if he needs to be anywhere?
Oh right, George does have a bow, so he will also go on top of the roof.
Okay. You go up here.
Yes. And I think that is yeah, I think this is good. I like this. I kinda like this.
Okay.
Actually, I'll be in front with what's his face.
Okay.
Because even though I'm squishy, I can still I
All
have
right.
a lot of
Tell,
smites.
tell me. All right. Here's what I want you to do. Once you're good with the formation that you have, tell me, like, I'm ready. And once you do that, you can no longer reposition.
Okay. Well, I do a lot of damage with range spells, so
You can get on top of a building too if you need to, or if not, it's up to you.
I'll stay on my side right here.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna go right here. So that took a long rest. I'm gonna go right
That's
here.
where,
No.
that's where like the enemies are going to start.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna go right there, and I'm
Are
going.
you sure? Are you sure?
No, 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 I'm not gonna stand right there.
Okay, what do you mean?
I'm going to go right there, and I'm going to cast what is it called? The spell that I used earlier. What is it called?
Earth. Right?
Yeah, Earth Tremor. Cast Earth Tremor to make that area difficult terrain. So in a 10-foot square around me, can I measure that right quick? I need to like draw a shape if I can. Not what I wanted to do. How do I figure? Yeah, that's. I think that's enough, right, for her.
Yeah. She's got a short bow, but she can still, or she's got a crossbow, which actually has better range. I think.
Polygon. Lord, just make a freaking square.
Here. I can draw. I'll just draw the square for you.
I'm about to say I can't. I don't know what to do.
So you're just.
Basically, like a 10-foot radius circle, if you can, because that's what an actual radius.
I mean, there's no circle. I'm just gonna put a square.
Okay.
Well, actually, hold on. Let me see. I believe. Well, if I take this real quick, I believe if I hold. No? Option. Okay. Cool. So it would be. Oops. It would be like this. So, okay. Yeah, this is about your reach with it. This is how much you're going to affect.
Yep. All right. I'm gonna do that, and then after I do that, that area is gonna be difficult terrain. I need to see how long it's gonna be difficult terrain for, and then I'm going to that to right here.
Okay. Are you set?
Hold on.
You gotta tell me. You gotta tell me I am set. Or like I am set, like my thing.
Yes, I am. I'm trying to get everything.
Just tell me when you're ready.
Okay. Yeah, all right. I think I believe um I don't even know if I have enough time for the. It's casting time when I can do it. I'm gonna use mold earth and
You can't
everything.
use mold earth. Yes, you can't use mold earth
I can't.
because you've already spent time doing all this. You can only reposition. You can't cast any more spells.
Okay. Fair enough. I am ready.
So you were only told that there were only 4 orcs,
Yes, which I didn't believe in the first place.
which is a smart thing to believe. Because as you hear the marching get louder and louder, you see running over the hill, charging first, wielding their short swords and daggers, are a number of let's see if I can is a number of goblins who start charging through, not noticing the ground is sunken. You see 6 of them kind of catch themselves in it, and you notice that the 4 orcs, one of which is wearing quite pristine armor in comparison to the rest, immediately notice that the goblins have sunken into the ground and therefore realize that it is difficult to win. And as you see the 4 of them realize that, they turn to their backs, and the leader, as you know, is the one guy that's like dressed in actual armor, raises his hand and goes, Burakda! And they start to move around it. And then he raises his hand again behind him and motions someone to head over. And you start hearing the heavy shakes of a massive ogre carrying a huge club behind his back.
Yeah, these people about to die.
Initiative. You could see that Terry, while wearing his cloak, is reinvigorated with a heroic courage.
No, please, Terry, no.
Roll initiative.
Oh my god, I think he's about to run up and attack the ogre.
Thomas looks at him and goes, "Hold the line!" God damn, bro. God damn. And somehow you actually did better than like fucking like 5 people.